Hello and welcome to another episode of MAN QuickStop, and it's gonna be a spectacular one. Are you ready for some traction? We're here at the European Truck Trial competition in a huge off-road park. This is a real paradise for everyone who likes to push their vehicles to the limit. This experience is huge fun for all motor lovers, but also for Marc, Jan and Marcel, who are trying to win this competition. Let's meet them and let's experience the world of truck trial together. Marc and Jan, I talk a lot about truck trial, but I have no clue what it is. So maybe you can explain as professionals, what is truck trial?
Truck trial is driving through hard off-road sections. In our case it's a 3-axle one, but there are also 4 axles and 2 axles and prototypes. You must drive through gates, different gates in the section, 5 per section. And the challenge is to don't touch it, don't break it or don't drive it even. This gets penalty points. And the winner is who get the most less penalty points at the end of the day.
Okay, but you only have a limited time, right?
Yes, we've got 15 minutes per section and sometimes it's very hard to reach it because there are different gates inside and it takes a long time to drive there.
How did you come up with the idea of going on truck trials?
Yeah, our business is trucks. So we have a rental business and we have also a MAN service business. And that's the ideal sports for us to show our customers and partners what we can do with such a serial truck.
Mm-hmm. And you were mechanics before, right? So you know what you're doing.
We were mechanics at another team and this is why we get in touch with it.
So let's quickly talk about your truck, your serial truck, which you pimped up basically. What is it?
It's an MAN TGS and we prepared it with different things. A safety cage inside, the bumper's made of steel, other tires, but the rest is serial.
Horsepower?
About 700.
How do you prepare for such a competition?
Of course it's very much work because we've got 3 trucks to take with us. We've got a big team, about 20 persons. We must prepare the food, we must prepare the truck of course. We've got an office mobile with us for the organization here. And this is much work to prepare.
I know it from rally sport. The co-pilot has a very important role. You can drive the tour once and then you have to drive it in the competition. How is it here in truck trial?
We have 10 minutes time to walk through the section and make us the course through the section, and then we have to drive. Sometimes we can watch others if they drive before.
And are you writing something and like in rally as well?
I count the forward and backwards of the truck because we have only 6 times forward and backwards, then we have to take another gate. That's my job also, to have the time in the mind, to say, Marc, hey, we've got only 1 minute.
So what are the biggest obstacles and what is for you the biggest challenge in truck trial?
Yeah, the challenge is to work as a team, driver and co-pilot. It's very important to have the same things in the mind.
And then of course the communication is extremely important, so you have to speak the same dialect, right?
Of course. Communication is most important because we must do fast decisions. We can't wait 5 minutes to go left or right, no. It must be in seconds.
We have a headset, yeah, and that's very important because I look on the right, he looks on the left side, and we have talk all the section all the time. Yeah, hey, you have got 10 centimeters or 5 centimeters, or go faster, go slower, go right, go left.
I've had a look at some of the sections, and for me as a greenhorn it looks extremely dangerous. What were the most dangerous situations you were into?
One time we made half of a roll and we lay on the roof. It was in France 6 years ago.
For you, what was the most challenging experience?
Of course, it's always dangerous when you drive up the hill and it goes down many meters. This is the most difficult. And if the ground is not very hard, like here today, it's very dusty, of course, yes, and little stones and they go everywhere.
So who's your toughest opponent and what's the goal for today?
Today we try to win, of course, and the hardest opponent is a 3-axle Unimog. It's a very good vehicle for truck trail, but we take the challenge and try to win.
So fingers crossed, good luck, and we'll see each other later on. And now we're with the 9-time European champion, Marcel. Tell us, what do you love about truck trial?
So in my case, it's the combination of off-road driving and trucks.
Can you tell me, how did you come up with the idea of driving truck trial?
It was like a sponsorship. So we have a small company and our customer asked for if we can sponsor him. And we found the tournament was great and that was also good for our customers. So we had a small team then after this. Now it's my 15th season and with a lot of experience, and that was my way, yes.
Do you do a lot of training? How do you prepare for a competition like this?
So as I said, now it's the 15th season, so it's not no training is necessary.
So this is not a normal truck, but it's still a serial truck, right?
Yes,
but can you tell a little bit about your truck here?
Yes, and for the regular you have said it must be a serial truck. So it's a serial truck, it's called TGS 35.480 with 4 axles. All axles are blocked possible. It's a serial, but we have a lot of security options. So we need some options for save us, for save the trucks.
How many horsepower?
Original 480, we have a little bit tuned about, it's 600.
What else did you pimp up?
So the most which we change is you can't see. For us it's the weight, the most important thing. We need really less weight because every weight or kilo you have to pull the hill up. And also, as I said, the security options is the most. So then some kind of steering options we changed, but and as you see, the tires are really important.
But you said you have 15 years of experience, so your stress levels are probably lower than other drivers. What were the biggest challenges that you were facing over the years?
It's not the areas or the countries or the pit. The stress is more than if you have a competitor which is close to you at the tournament. That's the stress.
But I can imagine if you're like this and you're like, oh, it must be dangerous, no?
For me, I think it's okay, and I know what my truck can do.
So you know exactly when it will tilt?
We feel it with our body because the truck makes different or strange things.
And we don't always have to talk about the dangerous situations, but what were the most fascinating situations for you?
So in the past or at the beginning of my career, we had also locations like driving through the Olympic Stadium in Munich, who had the possibility to drive the stairs down of the Olympic Stadium. And also, for example, it was fascinating to drive in the Alps on 2,000 meter high. We had a tournament on the skiing slope.
So you also have heating in the truck?
It's hot enough if you sit on this engine, yeah.
There are extreme forces that work on a vehicle like this. How can it stand all these forces?
The base must be first, is the most important thing. Better bumpers or big tires and make the truck more flexible so we have more grip, for example.
The people who watch this, how many people come to these competitions and who are they?
It can be everybody. It can be a truck driver, it can be some off-road experienced fan, a normal family with their kids. In some countries or in some events we have up to 20,000 people for audience to watch this. It's very popular, not only in Germany, especially in France, it's very popular.
So after having won the European Championship for so many times, what's your competitive advantage? I'm sure that many viewers also want to know, what do you have that your competitors don't have?
Beside the good truck, we need a really good team, and it's not only me and the co-driver that we drive 15 years, so also the base of the team is 15 years in the tournament with us. So this is the team spirit from us is the really important thing. Everyone knows what to do.
And how much does the community give you? Like in a football stadium, they always say it's the 12th player. How is it here with so many thousands of people watching?
After a long time, 15 years, you know a lot of fans now. We have fans since 15 years, for example, who come to every run to Germany, not only to Germany, to Europe. This is one factor, but also the other competitors or the other drivers from the other class. It's one community. Everybody helps everybody. If you have a problem or you need a tool or something, or you need something, oil for your truck, a special oil, we sit together at the evening and drink some beer. Fascinating community, yes.
So competitors helping each other, that should be an example for many other sports. Thank you very much and good luck for the competition.
Thank you too. Yeah.
Stay tuned until the end of this episode to see how Marc, Jan and Marcel will have mastered today's challenge. Of course, you cannot only watch the pros drive at such truck trial events, you can also test the vehicles. MAN has a couple of trucks that you can test under extreme conditions. Let's meet Alois from MAN and see what he's got for us. Alois, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you, Philipp?
I'm great. Can you just tell us what you do at MAN?
I'm one of a few product experts in product marketing, and usually we give tech support to all the product managers, the sales staff and the body manufacturers around the world.
I've seen you've got a whole event area here at the truck trial event. What do you do here as MAN?
So basically we're here to give our customers technical consultation about our new generation of MAN trucks. Furthermore, we offer test drives for customers.
What makes such a truck trial event so interesting to place products of MAN here?
First of all, it's the perfect location to show what our trucks are capable off-road. And if you look at two of the most successful teams in recent years, they rely on MAN products. Of course, there are modifications made to those trucks, but they are closer to series as you might think.
So how is it possible for visitors to test your trucks?
They just approach us at our event container, and if they have a truck driving license themselves, they can drive with us as instructors on the passenger seat. If they don't have the truck driving license, they can still get the full off-road experience with our trucks with us driving. In each case, we explain how to use our many off-road functionalities in the most efficient way.
What are the different vehicles that customers can test here?
We have one 8x4 tipper, which is the classic workhorse in the construction industry. And then we have two grain tippers, one TGM 4x4 and TGS 6x4-4 with a steerable and liftable tach axle. Those trucks can tackle almost any terrain. Additionally, we have around 20 vehicles from sales region South Germany here on display.
Generally speaking, for what kind of applications do you supply vehicles at MAN?
We at MAN, we perceive ourselves as a full range supplier, which can offer tailor-made solutions for any customer in any application X works.
And coming back to the truck trial event, what's the overall experience for visitors here on your site?
It's so rewarding to get all these positive feedbacks from our customers. They love the state-of-the-art interior with the intuitive HMI. A lot of them are quite surprised how well our trucks perform off-road, even in different conditions.
So you think this is a good opportunity to get to know the vehicles of MAN?
Yes, of course. So whenever you are at the truck trial, to approach us, get behind the wheel yourself and experience firsthand what the new generation of MAN trucks is capable of.
So I approach you now.
Okay.
Can you give me a ride?
Sure, let's go.
Cool. I don't know if you've ever been at a truck trial event yourself, but if you haven't, then you should definitely do it. If you like precision driving, if you want to see truck drivers tackle unbelievable obstacles, and if you want to see how they actually tackle the Newton laws of gravity, then this is the one for you. And if you have been at a truck trial event, we're interested in getting to know you. Leave some comments, and maybe there will be some wild discussions. What do you love about truck trial? And what teams do you support and why? So leave some comments, and of course, we wish all the best to our drivers, to Marc, to Jan, and to Marcel, and to you out there. Please don't forget, to like, comment and subscribe our channel. Don't miss out on the next episode of MAN QuickStop.
Hey guys, we are happy to tell you we reached the 3rd place in Langenaltheim.
And we like to see you at the final run in Oschersleben in the middle of October.
Bye bye.
Bye.
We have won the trial in Langenaltheim, so we are very proud to tell you this news. So we are now leading the championship and we hope we will win our 10th European champion title. See you, bye bye.
Bye bye.